guys, so I'm Candice. I'm 27 and I live here in Brisbane. I'm currently participating in an 8-week challenge with Hiit Australia, which is located over in Capalaba. Okay, now this will actually be my second challenge with Hiit. I learnt so much on the last one that I thought it'd be a really good idea to vlog this challenge and just share the experience. I'm not a film wizard by any means. This is my first time ever trying to do anything like this, so please bear with me. But what I'm actually hoping to do is just track my progress and share any knowledge that I seem to pick up along the way, whether that be meal prep tips, training tips, at-home workouts, little life hacks that can really make the whole journey really worthwhile and just make it that whole lot easier. Because it can be quite daunting, it really can be quite challenging, especially at the start. If you don't know where to start, you're a little bit lost. That's why hopefully by me showing you what I'm going through over the next 8 weeks, it might inspire you, motivate you, give you some new ideas. I've always seemed to struggle with my weight. Nothing major. That was up until a couple of years ago. I decided to throw in my job, quit and move overseas. So I actually lived in Canada for 6 months and then backpacked through Mexico and Central America. It really was one of the most incredible things I've ever experienced. I couldn't imagine having not done it. I learned so much about myself and just what I'm capable of and who I am as a person. I know that sounds so cliche, but genuinely that is what happened. I came back a completely changed person. I also came back almost 10 kilos heavier, so I was the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life, and that was not a great feeling. I came back and it was a time for me where I should have been excited and I should have been really looking forward to catching up with friends and catching up with family. And then I started to feel really embarrassed to the point where I didn't want to catch up with people and I didn't want people to see me in that way. And I was the heaviest and I was also the most unhappiest I've ever been in my entire life. It was horrible. I didn't have that mental clarity. I didn't have any sense of direction. It's crazy how much your weight can affect how you feel. And I had never really noticed that or never really experienced that before in my life, even though I was never the leanest, I was never the fittest. I've been lucky enough to have a sense of comfortability with my body, as I said, until I came back from overseas, and that all had changed. So I've since lost the holiday weight. I've lost over 10 kilos in the last probably a year and a half, which is awesome. But I still have a little way to go, and that's the whole point of me doing this second challenge with Hiit. Hopefully I can get to a weight that I'm happy with. I've always in my entire life been either dieting or trying to lose weight. I've never actually gotten to a point where I'm comfortable with my body and I'm just trying to maintain it rather than lose weight. So that is my ultimate goal for this challenge, to just get to where it's a healthy weight for my body and that I'm comfortable and I'm happy, and just maintain it from there. So hopefully you guys can stick with me over the next 56 days. I can share some of the things that I pick up along the way, and I'm excited to see where this goes. So yeah, as I said, over the next few weeks I'll hopefully be able to take you through some of my meal prepping, over some of my training, go through a little bit more of what Hiit offers. So yeah, let's get fit. Hey guys, so today is Sunday and that means meal prep day. I got my meal plan from the guys at Hiit Australia yesterday. I haven't had a chance to meal prep. I've just been busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take you through what I've bought, what I'm going to make for the week, how I store it, how I prepare it. Okay, so for my breakfast, I've got eggs, blueberries, and what's the other thing? Oh, and Exo Crunch. I've recently been following a gluten-free diet as advised by my doctor, so therefore I'm unable to eat oats at the moment, so just substituting that for Exo Crunch, and that's been accounted into my macros and everything's been adjusted to match that. So my breakfast I'll actually make each day. I'll just make a little omelette, eat the blueberries and have the Exo Crunch dry. Morning tea will then be rice cakes, a tin of tuna, and an avocado, or a portion of an avocado. I wish I was having a whole avocado. And then for my lunch, I'm going to have chicken, sweet potato, and I've got unlimited veggies, so I've actually just got the green vegetable steam fresh in the packets. I find them really convenient, really tasty, and just super, super quick. And then afternoon tea, what do I have? Oh, I have apple with peanut butter, which has to be one of my absolute favorite snacks, and which was also my pre-workout snack as well. So it's high in carbs, a little bit of protein, a little bit of fat, just to give me that energy to really push through the session. And I'll also be having a protein shake with that as well. And then for dinner, I'm actually gonna make brown rice, steak, with a heap of kale, spinach, and broccolini, and I'm gonna make it into like a bit of a stir fry. So I'll see how that goes. I haven't made it before, so fingers crossed. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so I've just finished work. I'm currently on my way to Hiit out of Capalaba. It's about a 40-minute drive for me after work in the complete opposite direction in which I live. So it takes me about 40 minutes to get there after work and about 30 minutes to then get home from the gym afterwards. So it's a pretty big trek, but that's just a testament to Hiit and how much I love it that I'm willing to completely discount all of the gyms that are locally to where I live and go all the way out there for Hiit. I actually didn't make it to Hiit yesterday, which would have been a full hour of strength because there must have been an accident or something on the road. It took me about half an hour to get to where it would usually only take me 10 minutes, so I pretty quickly realized that I wasn't going to make class on time. I turned around and decided to go back and just go straight home. I actually have a gym in my building, so I just did a little bit of a HIIT work there, but it was nothing compared to what class would have been like. I'm got an hour of Muay Thai tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully I can make up for the lost class that I had yesterday. I'm catching up with Mel. She is someone I met a few months ago now, and we just randomly got partnered together during class and pretty much been inseparable ever since. We partner up every night. She's a really good motivator. She really pushes me and has really improved my technique a lot. To be honest, I don't really know what I bring to the friendship and what benefits she gets from me, but she's been a huge help for me and my attendance. Like having a gym buddy, it makes such a difference. Like just having someone there that you know is depending on you, that there's days that I don't feel like I don't want to go, but I just have to feel like, okay, well, I've got to go because I've told Mel I'm going. And to be honest, if I hadn't already organised to meet her there, I probably wouldn't go. So in terms of keeping you on track and keeping you accountable and all those sorts of things, find yourself someone that you know is reliable, that will always be at gym when they say they're going to be, and don't let them have any excuses. Obviously special circumstances do come up, but just it makes such a difference, and consistency is key. Having that person that you know is going to be there and that is depending on you to be there will push you to go day in, day out. Hopefully I can do a little bit of filming in class and just show you what a HIIT Muay Thai class is like. Rewind back to 6 months ago. I had never done Muay Thai before. I'd done box fit that you would do in like a commercial gym and the classes they have there, but nothing like this. When I signed up for the last challenge, that's the first time I'd ever experienced Muay Thai or had anything to do with it. And then I did quite a few technique classes with Jamie. She's one of the resident PTs over at HIIT in Capalaba. Cannot recommend her enough. She's incredible. My technique improved a lot. Like I think you're constantly always picking up new things and always finding ways you can improve, but she really amped up my technique and really just ignited that love for Muay Thai that I never ever thought I would have had. It's such a great stress relief. If you had a shitty day, you can go there and just smash it out, and they're playing really good music, and just the atmosphere, it's so electric. You can go there in the worst mood and just leave feeling on top of the world, and that's probably what I love the most about Hiit. It doesn't matter what's going on in your day, what's going on in your week, as soon as you step through those doors, it's a completely different world, and you always leave there feeling a lot better than when you came. And I think that's a huge testament to Hiit, because they've created this atmosphere and environment where it's so welcoming and it's so fun. On the days that I don't make it to Hiit or something comes up and I can't go, I actually get really disappointed and really disheartened. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a good session. This is week 1, first Muay Thai session of the challenge, so I'm really excited to have that in the back of my mind and really fuel my workout and remember why I'm doing this and push myself that little bit harder. And as if Mel doesn't push me enough, she definitely doesn't let me slack off in the slightest. But yeah, we'll see how we go, and hopefully I can show you guys what it's all about. I'm currently on my way to Hiit. Today marks the end of week 1. Week 1 is done and dusted. So today I'm just going to get some measurements done, and then I'm going to get my weight done, and I'm actually going to squeeze in a little half an hour of strength and half an hour of Muay Thai. So that'll be pretty fun, catching up with both my gym buddies, Tara and Mel. So I'm really looking forward to that. My nutrition this week has been spot on. I have not deviated from the plan whatsoever. I've eaten everything on my meal plan every single day. I haven't even done as little as lick the knife of the peanut butter when I've been getting it out of the jar. That's how on point my nutrition has been. Hopefully that shows. Really hope that shows this week. I obviously haven't been having any refined sugars. Pretty much follow a dairy-free and gluten-free diet anyway. That's not from under the advice of Hiit. I personally don't eat a lot of dairy because it just doesn't sit well with me. I haven't eaten gluten for about the last 3 months now, and that's from advice of my doctor. I'm currently undergoing tests to see if I am celiac or if it is just an intolerance of some sort. So I think I'm definitely a little bit more motivated and committed than last challenge. I can already tell already. Hope that motivation decides to stick around. Evaluation, and I have this little thing. So this just holds all the information from my weekly check-in. So I actually started at 78 kilos, 78.1, and this week I've checked in at 76.6, so I'm pretty happy with that. My measurements have pretty much stayed the same. I've only lost like 1 centimeter from my waist. I only attended Hiit 4 times this week. One day I couldn't make it due to an accident, and Friday I actually had some other prior commitments, but I did do 2 extra workouts at the gym in my building, so that's not too bad. So every day we are given homework in which we are to complete in our own time on top of our Hiit training. So I did only complete 5 of those this week, so that'll be my goal next week, to just do everyone for every day. And then fat burning walks. I start work at 5:30 in the morning, and it's hard for me to go before work purely just because it's dark, and I'm not really a fan of girls walking alone while it's still dark outside, so that's why I opt not to do it in the mornings. I do finish gym at 6:30, so I could go for my fat burning walks after class. I do get home pretty late and I do start work pretty early, so I just need to prioritize them and make them a bit more effort to fit in my fat burning walks, because they are imperative and I know they are important to fat loss and they do contribute quite a bit. So that'll probably be another goal that I'll try to implement throughout the next few weeks. My nutrition. So this week my nutrition has been 100%. I have not strayed at all. And that definitely shows like 1.5 kilos in the first week. So that's going to be my motivation, to train every day and stick to the nutrition and just do what's expected, because that's the only way I'm going to see results. So I've had a really successful week this week. Now, fingers crossed, my motivation, my dedication and my commitment continues right up for until the end of the next 8 weeks, because that's what's really going to count. There is no magic pill, there is no magic potion that I am willing to take. It's all just going to come down to hard work, because I've heard many times before, motivation comes and goes, but it's actually the dedication and the commitment to get up and just do it every day, whether you feel like it or not, because you really do. You feel so much better after you've done it. So yeah, that's it. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.